Guys, welcome to the channel. Today's video we got my Arrma Big Rock. I've got a few bits and pieces to do to this. First thing I'm going to do is change the wheels over. I've got all the bits to do a 17mm hex conversion on that because I want to put my Limitless Hoons on there and do a little bit of speed running on the road. I've got a couple of opinions. I've got a 22 and a 26. I want to try and squeeze a 26 on. I'm not sure if it's possible. If it is possible, it definitely wouldn't be without this Custom RC Upgrades machined alloy motor mount. Awesome bit of machining on that. It gives you a few more options for pinions. It's also stronger than the stock one, which is renowned for bending if you're sending these things quite high. So big shout to Lee from Custom RC Upgrades. There's a link to his shop in the description. He's not only got stuff for the 3S range, 6S range, loads and loads of stuff, chassis, carbon fibre bits, the lot. So check out the link in the description for Custom RC Upgrades. Let's get in closer. I'll quickly show you what I'm going to do with the hub. I'll rip it all apart, get it ready, and then go for a speed run. Now the reason I'm doing a 17mm hex conversion isn't just to put road wheels on and be able to do a bit of a street run on it. I want to be able to fit like the Proline Badlands and stuff like that, and it just opens up a little bit more choice for wheels and stuff. So this is the same chassis as the 3S Typhon, which has 17mm hex. All you need to do is get all the bits for the 3S Typhon. Now, me being lazy, I decided to order it as a kit. This came from the US here in the UK. I think with a little bit of import charges and stuff, I think it's about £40, so about $60, and it's got the full drive chassis. And I don't know whether you need the full drive chassis. I'm pretty sure you only need the end bit there. And it's got all the bits and pieces and the pins in there as well. So I'm going to get that fitted, and that should mean that you can just stick 17mm hex. Obviously not every 17mm hex wheel, but ones that will fit all right. I've got some nice Badlands that are going to go well on it. But what I want to do first is gear it up, take it for a run. For you, closer look at the motor mount. What a nice bit of machining on that. So we're going to get that fitted. Like I said, not sure on the pinions. I've got a 20 and a 26 because they're the only ones I could get in stock. I really want to squeeze a 26 on. I'm not sure whether the ESC is going to cope with that. Something else I want to do, it's got a Spectrum motor in it, and I thought that I'd broken it. It was a little bit, it was cogging a little bit, I found on the last run. And I've read loads of other people saying that as well. I think it's the motor. So this is an original BLX one out of the version 1 3S range. Same KV as the Spectrum that's in there, but I've got a feeling this is probably going to handle it a little bit better. Anyway, that is enough talking from me. Really easy to change stuff, and this is all like a modular design. That all comes out. I might stop and start as I go through. I might just get it all done, show you at the end, and then go and do a speed run. So first thing I'm going to do, get these fitted. That is probably one of the easiest things I've done for quite some time. Such a simple conversion. I didn't think it was going to be that easy, but it is. And I think this thing looks pretty cool now. Unfortunately, with the Big Rock, there's no droop. You can't adjust the droop on it, whereas it would look good sat like that, wouldn't it? That would look awesome. So the only option is smaller shocks, or to put smaller shock shafts in, I guess, just to get it a little bit lower, but still looks awesome. I've lowered the body to the lowest point you can. You have to trim it just slightly around the front, a little bit along the sides, and a bit of trimming at the back, but now it looks awesome. Right, so that's the wheels on. Now next job is to get this motor out, get the BLX one in, get the motor mount, and see which pinion we can fit on it. I don't know what's on there as stock. I want to say like 13. This is the one that came off of that BLX motor. It might be bigger than that, I can't remember. These are really easy to get out. You literally have to, I'm not going to do it with holding the camera, but take the centre shaft out. There's a single screw underneath, and then when you first do it, it's a bit stiff, but I've taken this out already. So you just lift that, slides out, and then you have access to the motor. So let's get that bit done first, and then once all the motor's out, we'll have another look at it. But there it is, a modular design. that you have to kind of wrench out with a screwdriver, but it's out. It now means we can access the motor in there and see what's what. There's inside with the slipper clutch. So the motors are identical from the Spectrum to BLX, but like I said at the start, this one, it just doesn't fill me with confidence. So I've had lots of luck with my Centon, so let's throw this in. Hopefully it works, because it's been sat on shelf for a while, but I'm sure it'll be fine. So there's your old motor mount versus the new one. There's actually, although they're both alloy, this one is probably, I don't know, I want to say twice the weight. This one's super light, easily bent apparently. And you can't really see, well, you kind of can see, if I do that, you can just see there's a little bit more room for adjustment on the CRCU one. So I guess that answers that question. A 26 tooth pinion fits with that custom mount. I think you could probably just squeeze it on the stock mount, but there's a little bit of room there to spare. But I think I need to make sure I've not over geared it first before we do anything else. Right, we'll get it back together, and then we're going to take it for a run and see how fast it is. Got to mention, using the 6500 mAh 60C bashing series from Gensace. These are new ones, slightly longer than the old 5500s I've got, but fit nicely in the Big Rock if you remove this rear spacer. I've already had these out in the Mojave, loads of punch, really good. Batteries, is a link for them in the description. Right then, here we go with the Big Rock. It's warmed up a little bit from, I've run 2 trucks down here already. This is the last and final one. It was very slippery this morning, very icy. Here we go, 26 tooth pinion, 3S. Go Big Rock. Oh, that's flat already. It's pretty fast. What did I get? 48 stock wheels. Stock pinion. Wheels are bigger though. The stock wheels are quite a bit bigger than these, so take that into account. That is solid, he says as he spins it. I see people put wings and stuff on. That is absolutely solid. I'm impressed with that. Right, let's bring it in. It's so smooth. What we got then? 57. Oh, I was hoping for over 60. I'm sure I've seen people do more than 60 with these. Gearing up. That might be with the stock wheels. Remember, these wheels are considerably smaller than the stock ones, but let's give it another few runs. See if we can break 57. Go further up this time. Let's keep it flat for as long as possible. Not a bad range on these SLT3s from Spectrum. That's definitely as fast as we are getting. $58. I'll take 58. I was hoping for a little bit more. I think it's obviously slightly bigger wheels, and we can probably go up to a 27 or 28 tooth pinion. But 58, not a bad speed. Bit disappointed. I was hoping to break 60. Anyway, cheers for watching. I'll see you next time.